Hi everybody. Hi everybody. Just waiting for some more names to come in. I'm Nicola Harwood and I'm going to be your spiritualist medium for the next hour. So just waiting for some names to start coming up at the side of my screen and then we can get going. So, good afternoon, Cornelia and Rhoda. Oh, from Mississippi, lovely. It's nice to have you with us. So I did put the links out for Facebook and YouTube. So we tried to I do like virtual work, like with Canada, and I've like worked in Spain and Gibraltar and a few other places as well. No names are appearing up the side at the moment. So I'm wondering what's going on. I've got names coming in at the bottom of mine, like where I am, but there's no names coming up at this side. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there. So I'm just hoping that that's just a little bit of an issue we can sort out. So then I can see all your lovely names. Yes, it's me being a donut. Just realised I didn't press the right button. Never mind, eh? Oh dear, what am I like? Oh dear, I'm the laughy face as well. I don't know what I do. I really don't. Okay, as I said, my name's Nicola Harwood, and I work as a spiritualist medium. I see spirit, I feel spirit, I sense spirit, and I basically give you what I get given. When they're coming in close to me, they might be standing there, or I can see them within my mind's eye. So there's different ways that I work and how I work with the energies. So, but I try and go to the energy that spirit want me to go to, so, and to the level that I need to go to as well of them. So I think we're hi Nicola, first time with yourself. Oh, hello. Nice to see you, love. As you can hear, I'm a I'm a bit of London and a bit of Kent, all mixed up into one. So I'm obviously I live in Kent in the UK, so I know we've got some international people on today, and it's lovely to see so many of you coming in. So I think that I have already been drawn to Andrea Rees. Okay, Andrea. And they've said to me, I don't know what this is because I've got an accent as I'm saying to you. I don't want Andrea, I want Andrea. So I don't know what this is and what this connection here is here on why I'm hearing at the moment an accent. I'm actually seeing like an Italian link. So I don't know if there is like you've been there for a holiday, or like, and you sort of connect with people, but or you want to go there, but there is definitely an very strong accent in the way that they are speaking and saying your name. So I'm gonna go with it. So I'm a bit like that. So right, okay. I know that as I link with you, Andrea. I can't say Andrea. It's got to be Andrea. Okay. That I'm feeling quite a lot of pressure in my chest, and I know I get pressure in my chest, but that's because I've got disabilities. So, but this is different to what I would normally feel. Um, I know that I've got heart related, but I've also got pressure from my lung area that is causing some problems with. Um, you are Welsh. Ah, okay, all right. It felt a bit more. It's definitely a strong accent, definitely. So I won't say Nosta because that's good night, and I don't want you to go yet. Okay. Um, I really feel that this gentleman's energy, if I had to say height, I'm 5'6" and he's taller than me, and I've got about 5'9", 5'10" in height. I've got a gentleman that is showing himself to me that he would have had hair, but he's making me aware that it was sort of thinning, but there was hair there, and because but this is the way he's showing me now, because he's like almost like being like a peacock and showing off that he's got hair, and like it's all sort of combed back, and I feel like not a teddy boy look, but I've got it literally all combed back with the way that they're showing me here. And I know that there is photographs of this gentleman, and he's got his arm round the shoulder of a lady, and they are in front of this house. And this house was only one story, and on in the front it was a brick built wall. I'm being made to aware that I must say it's brick built, and there's a story to do with the brick built wall apparently that is within the family, and they're just making me aware of this photograph that the family should have, or you should have. But the lady as well, she's smaller than him in frame and in height. But I feel like quite a full head of hair, like and I almost like want to, because I feel like I've got like some kind of curl going on at the bottom here with all the round back with the way, but I don't know if curlers were put in this or if this was just like a natural sort of wave in the way that it's showing me here. But this picture is really, really prevalent, and I have to make you aware of it. That these people are the people that are trying to show themselves, but this photograph is when they were younger. All right, so it's very important. And obviously, sometimes I appreciate you might not know of that photograph, but it's something that you can ask about and try to find and track down, because there's importance and there's a story also to go with it as well. Bless you. Okay. I feel, Andrea, that you must have, I want to say youngsters, and they're not telling me if they're children or grandchildren at the moment. All I know is I've got youngsters being spoken about, and I'm also being told about someone getting quite a pain across their foreheads, and it goes into their eyes, and sometimes it feels like the eyesight is being affected, but it's sort of borderlining migraines with the way that it's presenting itself. Okay, but I'm asking them to try and take some of this pressure away, because I feel like I need to squint because of it. And I feel it's not the light that triggers it. I feel that sometimes it can be stress related, and that I feel that this is very much to do with things in your life at the moment going on, where you need to sort some things out. And actually it's almost like you want to put some boundaries in. You need to put boundaries, you need to put ground rules in and go, do you know what, I'll do this, I'll take so much of this, but enough's enough. And it's also about you gaining back some of your own power, and that actually, do I want to do this, or am I doing this because I think it's going to please someone else, or I think this is going to sort something out for someone else. And I feel very much about you need to take stuff back for yourself. Okay, sorry, I'm just going to have a drink. Okay. All right. I've got somebody here who also would have liked a wee dram, but that's, I know that's Scottish, but see, I've got it all coming in tonight. But okay, but they're showing me like it's a drop, and then there was quite a bit of Coke in with it as well. So like, but when it was drunk, they're just showing me, and they're saying cheers. So there is a, oh, bless you. Oh, I hope that you can watch it back. With what I've just said, I was describing a photograph of a gentleman and a lady, and the story about the brick wall in front of this home. Um, I'm I'm asking them to give me everything back very, very quickly. I spoke about the gentleman being about 5'9", 5'10", about the pressure in my chest, but it was my lungs that were putting pressure, and I want to say strain on my heart as well, please, here with the way that I'm getting this. I've also got somebody that's having problems with a collarbone as well, please. They're just as I've linked in there, I'm getting a discomfort in my collarbone area, and it's almost like I feel like it needs to be looked at, or there's some problems here. So it's really like important that they are trying to help you to get through. They were also saying about youngsters and putting in boundaries, and also making sure that you do things for you rather than what other people want and the way that you want to do it. Right, okay, daughter's shoulder. Okay, thank you very much. All right, I feel like it's almost like something needs to be done or put back into place. I'm not a doctor. I do spiritual healing, and I am a Reiki healer, as well as a counselor. And as you can see, I am a spiritualist minister, a properly ordained minister. I have to make sure people realise. But yeah, this shoulder is very much, it's almost like it's either been manipulated, or I think there must have been talk about some kind of acupuncture or something like that, because of the way that it's being given here, because I feel like it's needing help. But it's almost like it either clicks, or it makes audible noises in the way that it's being given. Okay, right. Okay. They're selling. Okay, you have a beautiful smile, apparently, from what this gentleman is saying to me, and he's saying that you don't smile enough. He just keeps. He's also talking about, there's something about teeth, and that a conversation of, oh, I'd like to have like teeth like that, or I'd like to have this done to my teeth. There's a conversation here of what they're talking about, and they're trying to get you to you're so good at looking at everybody else, my lovely, that actually it's time for you to look after you and try and, I want to say, not pull back, because you're very caring and you're very understanding, but it feels like people take advantage of that sometimes as well. So I feel really like it's important that you you know, look after you and what you're doing. And I hope this really makes sense to you, Andrea, because I am going to need to move on. Okay. I'm going to say God bless to you, and I hope that makes sense. And I hope that you can watch back so that you get all of your message properly, and who I describe and the way I describe them as well. Bless you. Okay. Deborah Chapman. Is it, may I come to you, please? Okay. Oh, I didn't see, could I have a message, please? What I do is I see the name and I link into the name. So I don't like see anything else when it comes in. Okay, right. Okay. It feels like there's been a bit of a stormy energy around you. It feels like things have sort of really, it's like it's been one thing after another, and it's like you asking, well, what is going on? Why is this happening? How, you know, how am I supposed to cope with this? It's like you're not being able to come up and breathe for air before you move on to the next thing. And it's almost like you're being shifted like a chess piece into the place that you need to be and what you need to be doing. And they're trying to sort of thank you, and they're saying to me that sometimes you need that shove, because like you wouldn't make some of the changes off your own back, because you like to be guided, you like to, you know where you're going and what you're doing, but it's like spirit are giving you the shove to try and get you to do what you need to do, and how like very important that it is at the moment. Okay, I've got a lady come in here, please. This lady, it keeps showing me like a fringe. Well, they'd call it bangs now. Yes, you know what I mean. Thank you very much. Bless you. This lady's showing me like they'd call it bangs now. But I'm getting a very sort of quite a severe cut here, and then down at the sides, almost like a bob with the fringe. But they're showing me this photo. It's They're obviously showing me photographs today, but they're showing me this photograph of this little girl from when she was about 4 or 5 years old, and I've got brown hair with her, but her eyes are really, really expressive and expressive. Sorry. Okay. I've also got a lady step in here. Thank you. I've got this lady here. She suffered with dry eyes, bless her, because as I'm trying to go more into that photograph, my eyes are I always say it's like the Sandman's coming, like put it all in my eyes. But the way that this has come in is like I need to remove grit from my eyes, and my eyes feel like almost like hurting, painful, because of like they're so dry. I feel that she would have had problems with tear ducts, this lady, which I know is a very strange thing to give, but this is what this lady is telling me, and I go with what obviously they're telling me and the way they're giving it to me. I'm asking her for obviously more information. I am being taken to my lower regions of my body, bless her, and she's saying to me about the issues she was having, and how embarrassed she was, bless her. Although that all, that all goes away, like when we're on spirit side, it is very much about you know, the people that have tried to help her when she was with us and when she was alive. Okay. But I don't know if there is a hereditary family problem with to do with like bladders and things, because I'm getting like generations of health issues, like sort of it's like being brought through. Okay, so I hope you understand this. Apparently it's going to help you make some sense of what's going on with others as well. Okay, your mum had problems. Okay, bless, thank you. Okay. um she's such a strong lady. But she needed independence. She needed to be able to do as much as she could. I totally get that. When I suffer with heart conditions as well as dystonia, which is like a tremor condition which takes my speech. And sometimes I have to sing messages at people to try and clear the tremor so that I can carry on. So if I start singing at any of you, I apologize now. Okay. So okay. I've also got, they're giving me all these health different conditions because I've got the lower spine. Okay. And I want to say about L4 down as well. So they're bringing me in all these different things here, that they're trying to like show us that they've been around like with the family, and they've been around like you, and they've been around like, and they're trying to say about who is here and who is with you and who's trying to look after you, because you're having conversations and, oh, okay, you're not getting the answers back, that, you know, as in audibly hearing their voices back, but they are listening to you. They are like seeing what is going on. Bless you, thank you. See, they know what's going on. They're trying to help. Okay. There's talk of either you've had injections for pain or you're going to have injections for pain. They again weren't making it very clear, but I think it's something almost like that has been discussed. Okay. I feel like I've got like an in-law here. um it's almost like, oh, you know, will she want to talk to me? And there's sort of almost like a hesitancy there with the way that this lady is trying to come forward, and I'm trying to encourage her to come forward, but she's saying like, well, you know, no, I just want you, I just want her to know that I am around too, and I am trying to learn how to communicate, because spirit have to learn how to communicate. So our injections in your back, that makes sense with what they were showing me, because they were showing me the back and injections going in, so they weren't telling me whether that was about to happen or has already happened. So this is the reason why they're obviously giving it them, and obviously they know. And don't be afraid to ask your loved ones to send you some healing. Okay, because you know the power of healing is very, very important, particularly when we have issues in our lives, in with disabilities and all the different things that life throws at us. Okay. I hope you can also understand like the you need more about the back. Okay, all right, bless you. All right. The back in what they're showing me is they're showing me issues between the discs. I either there is like a disc bulge, or the way it's showing me is like one bit is sort of like pinched in here, and there's a bit like that is coming you know, almost trying to push out, and it feels sometimes like something's trying to push out of your back. Okay, and it's the only way I can try and describe it, because they're showing it to me on my spine. And again, I've got spine issues, but this is the way they're showing me, almost like on an X-ray of is what they're showing me. And it's something that, it's almost like something silly happened for you to correct. Bless you. Okay, thank you. All right. It's almost like something silly happened that sort of caused this, and a thing like you've done thousands of times and you've never had an issue before, but it just took this time of this one thing, and that's what changed it. Can I say to you, bless you, try not to let it get you down. Okay, that's really, really important. Really important for your mental health. Okay, and it's about balancing life and what you can do and when you can do it. Don't do when you're feeling good, get everything done, and then you're laid up for a few days. Try and do it right. Okay, I'm going to do this in the morning, so I'm going to rest in the afternoon as much as I can. But I feel it's, you need to be they're showing me you putting your legs up, and taking time, like, to do that, and time for you. All right, it's really, really important, because you're trying to be here, there, and everywhere. All right, and because they're showing me a bumblebee. All right, and apparently a bumblebee is significant as well. So I'm not being explained what the bumblebee is and in the meaning at the moment. All right. It doesn't feel something like that is bad. It's almost like my little bumblebee. I feel like it's something on a good memory rather than a negative memory with this bumblebee scenario, please. Okay. I know that I'm coming to like the end of your link, bless you, and I know that I do need to move on in a moment. I need to white chrysanthemums, please. And I've got quite a few of them, and I've got white carnations as well. And I know they look very similar, but these would have been at this lady's funeral. Okay, the way she's giving it to me, please. I know that there was a book of prayer. I know that there was a Bible, like open book there, with flowers and with purple ribbon round the edges. Okay, and the purple color is also significant as well. Okay. Okay. As I'm trying to draw away, they're making me aware of a cremation, but it was, they had to wear something. So I don't know if it's like they all had to wear flowery clothes and flowery shirts, but there was something like almost like a theme that was wanted for this funeral. And it's a way of giving you a bit more evidence, apparently, with the way, because you doubt sometimes. I'll take your advice, and yes, with the flowers. Oh, bless you. All right, bless. Thank you so much. They're just trying to give you more and more evidence so that you're not on the shelf with your believing, that spirit can draw closer and actually communicate. Watch your dreams as well, darling, because they do visit in your dreams too. All right, and I'm going to say God bless to you. Okay. Right. Oh, okay. I've just gone to Gisela. 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 I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Gisela Crenshaw. GES. Yes, I'm sure that's the name. Okay. Yes, yes. Okay. I don't know what it was 2 years ago. Sorry. I'll link in and try and find out what that is. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm just pouring myself a bit more drink. But as I'm doing that, I'm asking the spirit to draw in closer. Okay. I am oh dear. Okay. Oh dear. Okay. I've got a lady here. Oh, really having issues with her oxygen levels, having problems with it's almost like I can't take in enough breath. Oh, your mum's passing. Oh, okay. Right. Well, sorry, I'm gonna carry on with this at the moment. This lady, I feel like she would have been, I want to say like a chapel of rest, but I don't feel it was in a chapel of rest. I feel that there was a significant thing where I want to say that this lady was laid out and flowers were placed on top of her body, not on top of the coffin, although there was, but I feel like I'm sort of I'm laid out in these, I want to say, ornate clothing, and my hands are rested like almost like across my chest. But I feel with this lady that she wasn't there. She wasn't there. There's so much peace, and there were so many things going on, but she hid some of what she was trying to cope with, because she didn't want people to worry. She didn't want people, so like it's almost like someone got annoyed at her when when they found out actually what's been going on and what. Oh, you went, yes, okay, thank you, you understand. Because I just keep seeing all these flowers around her, and and it's almost like, I want to say like orange, almost, I don't know if they're orange flowers, I don't know what the flower would be, but I almost like, I don't know if this is something, but it's like I've got cotton or thread through the flowers, and I'm sort of holding it up and there's all these flowers down, and this is something also to do with it apparently from what I'm being told and shown. Okay. The oh, I'm asking her to tell me what she was saying to me again. Yes, it's like someone got annoyed that she hadn't. It's like the medicals saying, well, she had this and this and this was going on, that's going on, and it's almost like, why didn't you tell us? Why didn't? And she didn't want to be messed around with. She didn't want to be pulled around. She wanted some dignity, and for her that was really important. And I feel that there was yes, thank you. I want to say that she didn't have an easy life. There was some situations around her where she didn't get choices in some of what she go to any chemo treatment. Right, okay. That makes perfect sense. Oh, correct, thank you. Okay. But she's trying desperately to, it's like, get people to understand and try and get where she was coming from. And it's not that she gave up on anybody. She didn't give up on her family, because she can still be around her family. And it's like in a way, it's been a bit of an eye-opener for her that actually she can now learn to be more involved with her family and be, in a way, more supportive and send the love and watch over people and be wherever like the people are, because I feel like I've got people spread out. But it's not like she's asking forgiveness. She had to make her own choice because she had so many choices taken away from her as she was growing up, and there was an element of control around her, that, and she's saying to me about her mum, and her mum came from a generation that once you were with someone, you stayed with someone, and that was it. So it's almost like what she's trying to say is like a generational thing here, of things happening with the times and back then. Okay. I don't know why, and I have no idea. I'm getting a parakeet, please, and I don't know if this is a memory in the way that she's giving this here, because I've had to ask what the bird is, because I said it is it a parrot, and then I got told off. It's not a parrot, it's a parakeet. Okay, so I know there's obviously memories to do with this as well, all right, with the way that she is saying this. Okay, all right, okay, yes, you understand. Thank you. Just I want to say to you, just feel her love, because she surrounds you, she surrounds your family, and she tries to let you know that she is present, without scaring you. Now, we say about leaving feathers, we say about, certain songs playing, that, bring up a memory, maybe from our childhood or from our past. We say about like animals, seeing birds or certain animals that maybe they would have liked. So there's lots of signs that spirit bring us to try and help. So please watch for her signs, because she really is trying to prove to you that she is around, and that actually she now believes. And that's, I think, an amazing thing. And I'm going to say God bless to you, Gisela. And I'm sorry if I've pronounced your name incorrectly. Okay. Elsa Haig. If I could come to you, please. Hello. Oh, another cat picture. I've just seen. Okay. Okay. Elsa, I don't know who does this, but I'm rubbing the insides of my hands when I'm thinking about things, or when I'm worried, or when I'm stressed about something. And it's like it was quite hard as well, and it felt like a gentleman's hand, not a lady's hand, and the hands are quite big. Now I have sausage fingers, so but I'm not saying he's not about sausage fingers, but his fingers were what I call a man's hands. Okay. How do I get myself out of this? Okay. This gentleman, bless his heart, the way that he's doing this with his hands, he's also making me aware that there would have been hands hand difficulties in his later life, and I'm not sure if this was rheumatoid arthritis, because as I've asked whether it's arthritis or rheumatoid, they've shown me like the spikes that you get within the bones, or like rheumatoid. So this is the way that they're showing me here, and I feel that they would have been quite painful. But he's also making me aware that he had issues with his feet as well, and ankles with it as well. And I feel that it wasn't just in one place within the body, please, here with this gentleman. You did have a lady, though, as well, apparently, where the hands used to lock. I can't do what her hands doing, but I'm trying to do it. Her hands are up there, but her finger would lock, and she would have to rub it and rub it and rub it to try and get it to unlock. And but this was arthritis. This wasn't rheumatoid. But as I was talking about gentleman's hands, she's just made me aware of the difficulties with her hands. But I feel her hands were more, I want to say, almost like disfigured. She used to try and care quite a lot for her hands, and I feel like I've got like, not sure about the hands. Okay, I'll find out some more information, so that's fine. Okay. But with this, I'm rubbing in like moisturizer. I'm really rubbing in and taking care of them, and making sure my hands are looked after, and almost, I want to say, soft. They weren't dry. I know that sounds daft, because I feel with the lady there was like a dehydration situation, where she wasn't drinking enough fluids, and I feel that she would have had to have been placed onto a drip. It's almost, I don't know if someone was taking care for her hands, because I'm seeing nails being painted here with this lady, but in like either a hospital or hospice situation. So and I'm not sure if at the moment if I'm with family or friend of family. So this is the reason why I don't know why they're giving me all about hands of you, Elsa, at the moment. Okay, right. Right. The gentleman, um, he used to like to wear like shirts and trousers. He was not that generation. Okay, your nan had issues with her hands. Right, okay. That explains what the lady like was then. That one of the ways that they tried to show me, a memory where I used to watch my nan put her hands into a bed of stinging nettles, so that it helped her arthritis to get her through the winter. So, and they showed me that, and I was like, right, so it's arthritis, not rheumatoid. So the spirit have certain ways sometimes of showing you certain things and certain changes. Okay, so right, I'm going back to the gentleman. Okay, like the trousers would have been pressed, and it would have been a shirt. He always used to like to look sort of quite smart. I've even got shoes on here. He wore slippers later on, but he was more like a shirt, trousers, and shoes man, and very much with the way that he saw life was quite black and white. I feel that if he was alive today, it would have been, it gets, I feel like there could have almost been like an autism trait there. Yeah, like because of the way he was very regimental about things as well, and things had to be a certain way with him, and it's made life a bit difficult for people growing up because of the way that he saw things, and it was a yes or a no. There was no in between, and I feel that there was quite a strictness there as well. Okay. Okay. I've just been told that this gentleman, okay, because I've got another gentleman joined him, but he wasn't around very much, and it was more the lady that took over and had to be the disciplinarian. So it's almost like I've got a different scenario here, like almost like a reverse with the way that they're trying to bring these people in here, because I've got about 5 people around me now. Okay, bless you. Okay. I feel that my dad was like that. Okay, right, bless you. All right, thank you very much. I get it's quite nice because I get the feeling of like strong love today with the links that I've been bringing through, and I've got another strong love link that they're trying to almost break down your barriers, because I feel like there's some quite deep rooted hurt with you, and like it's like you've put these barriers and put these bricks up where you're trying to cope through life, trying to protect yourself, trying to make sure that you can't be hurt anymore, and going forward like that. And there it's like spirit are trying to say, right, you can be protected, but you've got to also be allowed to let the love in, and you deserve to be loved. And you question sometimes the way things are done, and they keep what making me do this with my hair. So I don't know what you've done with your hair, or if you've changed your hair, or you're talking about changing your hair, but they keep getting me to bring my hair forward. And it's almost like you're trying to make changes, but they're saying about making changes for you, for yourself, not for anyone else. um there's right, it makes sense. Okay, thank you, bless you. All right. um as I'm leaving you, Elsa, because I'd like to get 1 or 2 more links in. um i I feel like emotionally you go down, and then it's like you have the trouble coming back up. And you know, by making these gradual changes and like the baby steps, I feel that then you can make I know you want to change everything like all at once, but that can't happen at the moment. It's got to be the baby steps to try and help, because then you can make the positive changes you need, but changes that are going to stick and stay, rather than um going at it like a hammer and tong, is what I'm the way the expression has just been said, bless you. All right. um I'm gonna give you it's like they've said a sun-kissed red rose. I don't know what that is, but that's what I've got to give you. So whether it's a type of rose, I don't know, but that's what they've just given me, and I've got to give it to you, bless you, with a lot of love, and I'm going to say God bless. Right, okay. Okay, I think I'm with Jamie. Jamie McIver, is it? I think. Okay. Hi, Jamie. Okay, I'm just trying to link in with the energy here, and also having some of my drink because my throat is quite dry, but I know that it's a link coming in with you. I feel this person must have had like a pipe down their esophagus, down their throats. I almost feel like I need help with being fed as well, because as I said that, I thought, oh, feeding tube, and so there's different. I've got different people here, with the energies that I'm feeling. Okay, they're showing me a peg feeding tube is what they're showing me. So I'm asking them to give me more information and what, because that's very specific in the way that that's being given to me. I just feel like I've got someone here that would have had cancer, and it would have affected like their esophagus and their ability to be able to take food, as one link. And then I've got another link here that would have gone in a motor car accident, or okay. Sorry, I'm checking the link because I'm asking, was that a motorcycle or motorbike? Or a motor vehicle, because I didn't hear it clearly, so I'm double checking my link here, but they're being wanted to be known to you, and it's almost like they're coming through for the first time, because it's as it's coming in on a very fresh energy, and it feels like quite a new energy here. So this link, it is like really important. There is guilt attached to this vehicle accident. If this is not with you, my lovely, it's with someone around you, with the way that they're giving this to me, because guilt needs to be let go of, because what happened, and it doesn't make it right on the way it happened and what happened, but it happened and it can't be changed. So my father had cancer and it affected his spirit. Right. Thank you for that. Bless you. Because it's always good for confirmation and nice for confirmation. Okay. Jamie, the car thing, that's why I said I'm going to ask you, because there is a situation and I feel it's from someone like around you, because I feel like you're being a messenger on that car situation or vehicle situation. Okay. But there is guilt attached, because um the person didn't die, but it was a serious accident which changed that person's life. So I need, it's almost like I need you to pass on that message. And if this person hasn't opened up to you about they've been through this situation, you're going to know of this situation, and can you watch for it, so that this, because this is important, that as they're coming in, all right, I'm going to hold that link back and stick with the cancer gentleman. Okay. You're somebody that's quite, I want to say inspiring, actually, is the way that he's putting it. You come up with these ideas, but where he's saying the disappointment comes in, he doesn't mean it like that. It's the way, is that you come up with all these amazing ideas, but you don't put them into practice, or you think, oh yeah, no, I'll get round to that, oh yeah, I'll sort this out. But he's saying, right, come on, you can do this, I've got faith in you, I know you can do this, go for it, because you see gaps in things, you see when something isn't running correctly, or a system isn't running correctly. You have a way of looking at things differently, and you think of things a little bit out of the box as well. And like, I want to say, can you trust it, and can you trust your gut instinct? Because, excuse me, I've got a lady here that would have, this is true. Okay, then thank you. Okay, this, I've got a lady here that Okay. She lost a lot of weight towards the end. Um, but as I was trying to um swallow, I was having difficulty. Um, I feel like I'm on a grandparent vibration with this lady, all right, because of the way that it's being given here. And I keep having to try and clear my throat because I want to try and talk. I want to try and say something, but I feel also this lady didn't always get a word in edgeways. she like she it's like I want to say something. I want to can I talk, please? All right, but she's trying to let you know, as well as like the gentleman, that they're around you and they're trying to support you and trying to be with you. Okay, but if I feel like almost like spirit are giving you a great big shove and going, right, go for it, lads, go for it, because you can do this. You just got to have faith in yourself, and if you can do that, you can make the changes. And then, because you're moaning about things and nothing's happening, because it's like you're not putting it into place and you're not pushing it to get it put into place. So there, it's even with I want to say tidying up. It's like, oh, yeah, I'll do that in a minute, and it doesn't get done. So like they're trying all different things almost to like organize you, trying to get you sorted out, trying to sort you, and get you in what you should be doing and where you should be. And it's like really really important. Okay, he's laughing. Kick up the bum, see, kick up the bum, that's what spirit like doing. All right, bless you. All right. Size 9 apparently. So I don't know if it's a size 9, but they just showed me a size 9 shoe. Well, boot actually. There must have been a connection with armed forces, because I've just seen a pair of like army boots. Or full, but I've got the wax where it was in the round tin, and I've got a hot spoon, and I'm doing this to the tips of my boots to make my boots shiny. Okay, and like it's like I want to see like my face in them. All right, they had to be clean, they had to be like pristine, but it was done. And then like I'm really putting the sheen on it, and I'm really doing it that what would be classed now as the proper way, or what some youngsters would say the old-fashioned way. But actually it's really about getting it in there and getting it in the leather. Apparently I'm being taught how to clean the boots here. All right, bless. Okay, all right. You must wear trainers a lot, Jamie, because of the way you're saying it. Okay. Um, yeah, it's you must wear like more of a what I call relaxed shoe in the way in what he's saying. He's having a bit of a giggle. Okay, bless you. Right. I I want to say, Jamie, that yeah, he does. He does wear I'm sorry, they're showing me your feet, they're showing me your shoes. Right. And you don't just have one pair apparently either, he's telling me. All right. It's a few pairs. Depends what you're wearing, because you like to sort of like match is what I'm being told. So right, okay. Um He likes the ones with the red on, apparently. All right. So I don't know what that's about, but I've got to give it to you. All right. I know that I'm coming near the end of my time. All right. I've got 3 minutes left. Okay, so I'm not going to get another link today, unfortunately, and I was hoping to get round more of you, but I feel that the messages were important in the way that they had to come through, and also about that evidence, because a medium's job is to give evidence that there is life after physical death. And although spirits sometimes give that guidance on, you know, taking your life forward and where it's going to go, that's not the job of a medium. Okay. I am a qualified ordained minister. I'm actually a senior minister. Even though I have my disabilities, I still try and do the work to the best of my ability. And I haven't been able to do like what I call full work because of my disabilities. So, you know, but it's about making changes. Oh, thank you so much for that. It's very important that, you know, we feel our loved ones, we feel the angels, you know, we feel love. And, you know, we all get stages in our life where we feel so much like we just want to pull that aura in, and that we want to guard ourselves against the world, and we don't want to trust anybody. But sometimes there is things that we have to learn to break down those barriers, and we have to learn to love, not only like ourselves and love ourselves, but also love others. And that's really, really precious and really, really important in life. And sometimes it's about seeing yourself as a child as well, and giving that child a big hug, because sometimes we look at our inner child and think how stupid they were, and how silly of the choices that they made, and they were a child. And sometimes you have to see them that, and that's part of you, and that's part of also loving you and having that part of you too. So I hope that you have learnt to let your angels in, and I'm going to say God bless, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.